Hey, my fault. I was trying to make sure I read up on a lot of this stuff, and I had to do this solo dolo, so I wanted to make sure I was ready. All right, so check me out. They're doing legendary packs for what is it? Thursday, I believe. Thursday. Yeah, so Thursday. They're dropping this Tuesday. Tuesday? No. All right, so they're dropping a pack on Tuesday with this legendary moments in it, right? The collector score requirement is 25K, and the general requirement's 10K. I honestly thought that the MGLE pack like general requirement would be up. When I saw that, I think it was like 7,500. So I'm a little bit confused right now. I'm sort of rocking with the Anthony Davis, the Kawhi Leonard. We already know what this is. We already know what this is. This is probably the LeBron. RK, you already know what it is. RK, you already know what it is. I had to, you know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. Thank you, though. Thank you. I was a little bit like, I'm honestly surprised. Yeah, you for it, Raw Superstar? Honestly, I'm not gonna be able to hit on this because like I don't have 25K collector score. But what I can say though is I'm happy for everybody who can get this or at least attempt to get this because I like moments that I can't afford. You know what I mean? Like I like seeing that type of stuff. That's just crazy. Propriety, that's crazy. They're basically just saying like you not getting this. Uh, I'm probably not gonna hit because how many are in here? Two. All right. Yeah, I'm probably not gonna hit on this. That's all cool though. And I think they're saying he had airdrops to everybody. I think he said something about Santa. They're just playing, basically just playing in my face. Basically, they're giving a bunch of people who finished the Series 2 deck the hoop set a pack. So that goes kind of hard. My really like honestly, what I'm focused on though is the MGLE pack because I feel like that's really where it's at. They said that there's gonna be another superstar in this. I'm gonna assume that this is Luca. You know what I mean? Like it has to be. There's no other way that this is anybody but Luca, unless if they're waiting for Curry to hit a three, and then if they do that, I'm gonna be upset. It has to be the Luca game winner against the Celtics. Like I said, this is what confused me. So like they up the requirement for the legendary, but they didn't do that for this. So that just makes this like I'm not even going like I'm probably not even gonna hit on this either. That's crazy. That's actually crazy. All right, now I'm gonna get into what I really wanted to get into, right? Because I didn't want to talk about the pack as much because my brother wanted to do it. Miles Bridges, I think he got hurt a little bit, so I'm gonna give him some prayers, making sure he's really good. But Miles Bridges can get the fuck out of here. If anybody saw the Mavs game, right? Porzingis was going crazy. Hold on, let me pull him up. Porzingis was going crazy, just cooking, right? I want to go for the MJLE pack, but I've yet to get a rare pack, but I don't have the collector score for it. You're probably chilling, honestly. I think a lot of this stuff in this MGLE pack probably isn't gonna be like you know what I mean? Like I don't think there aren't going to be any Kings players. Honestly, you could probably get the Davion Mitchell in as a common, but the chances of that are probably low though. So I mean, it's not probably not that big of a deal. I'm just gonna go for it if they put Luca in it. That's the only reason. Like if the Luca's in it, then I'm gonna be like I have to hit on this. Like it doesn't matter. But if he's not in it, I'm not gonna be stressing. And I thought I was gonna be stressing about the legendary as much, but I don't think I really am because Anthony Davis, he goes hard, but it's like you know what I mean? Like, you have to be a Pelicans fan to really like. I knew about him when I watched the few of his games when he was there. I was just like, I don't really feel it. The Jimmy Butler goes kind of hard. 2000. If they have Derrick Rose in the play, I'm honestly gonna probably cry. I might have to get that. If they have D Rose in it, I doubt it because that's like 1 year. That it would have to be like the literal 2010 2011 season. I think it is. Yeah. So I mean, if D Rose isn't in the play, then a lot of the stuff in that legendary pack, I don't really, you know what I mean. Back to what I was saying. Bridges tried to body my dog Porzingis. Porzingis had like 4 blocks, right? One of them was crazy. So the Mavs started off this run, right? Luca was out, Lamelo was out, and Book Knight was actually playing. He didn't start, but he can't. They subbed him in early because the Hornets didn't have any offense. Like with Lamelo off the court, oh, that really made me understand how great Lamelo is. Because when Lamelo isn't there, that team is horrible. Oh man, they have no offense. No one wants to run pick and roll. Everybody's just out there isoing like they all Kyrie or some like it. horrible, right? So I think it was like the first 3 minutes into the game. It's just all coming back to me, and it was hilarious. The first 3 minutes in the game, I think the Mavs were up like 10 or like 8 or something like that, right? And I don't know who the coach is for the Hornets. I don't really watch their games as much. But he basically just subbed in a bunch of random players, just seeing what will work. He's like, we don't have anything going. Let's just try stuff. Like nothing's working, right? Puts Booknight in. Booknight gets a quick assist or something like that, right? I'm like, okay, I'm working with it. Hits a three, right? I'm like, okay, so this is the Booknight I want to see. And then he tries to do something that I didn't understand because he's a little bit older. He was a second-year player, so I thought he would know better than this. After he hit a three, he caught a rhythm, right? And he had Trey Burke guarding him. Trey Burke is like 6 foot, 5'11", I'll say 6'1", 6'2". And for some reason, Booknight's trying to ISO him. You're not going to get past the guy who has basically, he's faster than you, he's quicker than you. So don't try to ISO him. I don't know why he did that. He got his shit plucked. My first thought was he should just go into the post. Like, just post this kid up. Obviously, Trey Burke's not a kid, but post the Jit up, you feel me? And so he deserved that. Another thing that happened with Booknight, though, nobody probably, unless you saw the game, you're not going to see it. He had a three in the corner, right? He had like a 3-point in like the corner of, it was going, the first half. It was a 3-pointer at the end of the second quarter, like near the end of the second quarter, right? And he missed, but it was moving, like off the catch. Everything was so fluid. And I was, when he shot it, I was just honestly like a smile went on my face. Cause I was like, oh, okay, he's really working on his shot. A few of his misses, if you watch it, if you saw the last game, a few of his misses, you see he's getting comfortable now. My biggest thing was he just couldn't find a way to get the ball into like the hoop at all. And I now saw what it was. He was sort of like, whenever he was starting to shoot, even though he can create space, he would sort of like get a little shy, get a little nervous. And so he would sort of speed up his release for no reason. Now he's sort of just like, he's just staying calm. Like, yeah, they're going to contest it, but he's just staying. Oh, man. Booknight. Oh, he's not on here. I wish. Let me pull up Trey Burke. Because I don't understand why the Mavs do this. Trey Burke gets buckets, but they don't play him. So I'm trying to understand. I've been paying attention to this. Are they trying to use him like D Rose and just save? He's 6 foot, so I gave him 2 extra inches for no reason. I'm trying to understand if the team is doing him like D Rose and saving him for the playoffs. Because whenever he's on, like as soon as he gets on the court, I know he doesn't have defense, but as soon as he's on the court, he can get a bucket. Like, it's the strangest thing. The first shot he takes every game is a bucket. Like, I don't understand it. Every time he gets subbed in, he hits a three, and that starts it off. It'll be 1 for 1 from 3, and then or he'll hit a layup, and it's just a wide open layup. I don't understand what's going on, but the first bucket every time he gets subbed in, it's always guaranteed. Oh man, I feel like there's a way to bet on that. I'm just gonna bet on Burke, bro. That's kid, bro. Let me see. Dorian Finney. No, actually, no. Let me pull up Kelly Oubre. Because he was kind of disappointing. This kid, Kelly Oubre, disappointed me. His game is not... A lot of the buckets he was getting were, like, lucky. And I didn't expect to see that. I thought, like, he's a 25, 26, 25. But still, like, he shouldn't be this trash. He was getting random stuff in. Well, it's Kelly Oubre. Time to pull up one more player. Who else? There's one more player I wanted to pull up. He was popping off for the Hornets. He was doing Terry Rozier. You fucking scary Terry. Let me see. 219. Huh. Let me pull up my brother's one that he likes. How is Terry Rozier able to get so many buckets on everybody? He can score on everybody, but yet he can't carry the team to win. Huh. Since they're dropping a Pelicans Anthony Davis, let's see what's going on with Zion. Oh, Ingram. Oh, that must be tough. Oh, Peach. I have a question. If you see this, if you ever get the chance to see this, Peach, what's the best way to say this? So, Anthony Davis is coming out. Oh, the screen's not shared? My fault. RK, thank you. My fault. Let me pull this up. Alright, so, I have a question. all right, so it's gonna sound so bad for Pelicans fans because Top Shot literally told us this shit. If you're collecting moments from that set, from the team set, right, and they just dropped in Anthony Davis, are you basically just like, did you just play yourself? That's what I'm trying to understand. They said it's gonna be difficult because of legendary moments, so they're basically just saying like, you have to just go balls out for the team you rock with. That's kind of tough. That's kind of tough. Let me see. Who else was in this? Not collector. Who else was in this? Come on. You just realized it's all good. Thank you, though. Thank you, RK. My question, I'm just confused because this is safe, right? So everybody who's a Warriors fan and is doing like the Warriors team set, they chilling because they have Klay Thompson either way. Jimmy Butler, it's going to be a Bulls. It's going to be a Bulls. Jimmy Butler, you're chilling on the Bulls, right? Dwayne Wade, you're chilling because they have all those, they have an archive D Wade. This is a finesse. This is a finesse. Because I remember my brother was telling me that he was thinking about doing the Pelicans, like, Series 2, I think it was, or maybe even the all players one. He was like, I might just do it, just because. And now this would, if he did that, oh, man. Oh, man. Kawhi Leonard's chilling because he's probably on the Spurs. And then Kevin Garnett, like, they Celtics. Tatum. Oh. He's 540. I'm guessing that's because of everything that's just happening. They're getting played. They're getting played. Oh, shit. What's going on with Kelly Olynyk? Come on. Let me get this. Kelly Olynyk. Oh. Alright. So that's what I was going to say. RK, since you're here, right? Let's say you had the whole series. Let's say you had the whole team set done for the Kings, right? Oh, you said you're not going to get DeMarcus. You already answered that shit. Never mind. You already answered that shit. You're like, ain't no way. Alright. Who else is getting a moment? Let me check Jimmy Butler. They did not care. He stayed. They were like, it's a legendary. Nobody's getting that shit. They did not care. Alright, who else is getting a moment? They said Jimmy Butler, Anthony Davis. Fuck. Who else is getting a moment? Yeah, let's check it. Klay Thompson. Oh, I could check. Klay's not going to fall that much, is he? He wouldn't fall that much because of the legendary. Nobody's getting that shit. It's 55 of them. 118. Yeah, nah. That didn't matter. Kawhi. Let's see Kawhi. $550. Alright, so they're chilling. Let me see Kevin Garnett, even though his is a Timberwolves. Kevin Garnett. 215. Yeah, they didn't give a fuck. Alright, cool. So let me see about I'm getting out of here. I'm not getting on that. I'm not hitting that at all. CP3. Franz Wagner. Oh shit. What the? I gotta get Shea. Oh, that was the shot against. Oh, that's the shot against the Lakers. Oh no. Yo. Alright, so I gotta get. When does this shit stop? They keep making shit that I want to get. I want to, but that's just crazy money. The most I spent on the moment is still Bibby. Oh, yeah, nah, you already told me. I already know. You said you weren't even, like, thinking about getting DeMarcus. It's cool. You chilling. And I should have waited for that thing to drop. You know, hey, like, honestly, I don't know how you can really, like, I don't know how you can time anything on here. Sort of things just happen on their own. Like, it could have just gone up randomly. You'd have been like, well, I guess I just chose the right time. So you chilling anyway. I really think you're chilling. Mr. Money, I know that I told you, if I hit on any of these, same with you, RK, and I got you. I'm gonna give you something. But if I hit on this, bruh, oh, I'm gonna be feeling like Oprah. I'm gonna be giving shit away. Oh, I'm gonna be giving shit away. CP3 in his bag, just like he's done for the last 15 years. Why they gotta do that? They gotta sit here and gas this man. Miles Bridges, fuck Bridges, man, got swag. Slamming at home and showing the league why he's an early leader for. Whoa. Lonzo Ball. What the? Three? Oh, these things are probably gonna be like. Yeah, these things are not gonna be that much. All right, we're chilling with that. Metallic, go to Elite Series 2. I don't know. He dropped. Alright, so I'm gonna assume that these MG Elite Series 2s are gonna be like the most they're gonna be is probably like $600-700, and then it's probably gonna fall down to like. Gee, bro. So we're gonna probably get some like $30 MGLEs in here. Heard you. Patrick Beverly, Davis Bertans. We're gonna be getting players like that. What was it? What are we getting in the first one though? They're not gonna do it like that for the first one. So that's gonna be like. See, that's not even trash. This is good. What? So they're starting it off with a banger, yo. There's no Kendrick Nuns in there, no Eric Bledsoe's in there. How much is Shea here for? $500. It fell. All right. So this is probably gonna be like 2. Oh my gosh. Hey, the good thing is, RK, I remember you saying like they wanted stuff to be sort of cheap for everybody to be able to afford stuff. Well, it looks like the only things that's going to be expensive are the Steph Currys, like for the rares and the MGLEs, it's going to be like the Steph Currys, the LeBrons, the Giannis, the KDs, and like the rookies. But my thing is, I'm not exactly sure how they're gonna work this, because if they were to, things are gonna be weird. Prices are gonna be weird. A rare version of a Cade Cunningham is gonna be like 2 or 3 of those. So then he's probably gonna be like things are gonna be. There's gonna be a lot of stuff on here. There's gonna be a lot of stuff on here. Hold on. There's gonna be a rare probably of Davion Mitchell. Yo. What do you think about doing a head-to-head with the Kings? Bro, you already know what's... Bro. Let me finish this. When Kings play the Mavs... You already know what it is. RK. I'm going to play you with, like, Brunson. No. Kings. I'm not playing Brunson. Brunson will get his shit boxed. He will get his shit put in a fucking body bag. All right, I'm going to play Luka. I'm going to play Porzingis. I'm going to play Boban. I'm going to play... This isn't like set in stone. I'm just going off of what I would do like today. I would play, Luka, Porzingis, Boban. I'm not running Tim Hardaway. His ass be bricking. He's on the bench now, so he's hitting shots, but his ass be bricking. I'm not doing that. I would play Dorian before him. Hold on. RK, you guys. Bro, I'm actually like excited. Who do you have? Rashawn Holmes. He's a dog, but he's a bitch to Porzingis. I'm not worried about that. And then we got De'Aaron Fox is gonna fuck us. Oh shit. Alright, let me see what we can do. Let's do this right now. I'm not playing no games, RK. I'm making sure I'm ready for this. High to low. Alright, so let's check this out. You got De'Aaron Fox, but mom might put Thompson on a poster. You already know. Tristan Thompson, though, I'm gonna tell you something like that we always, my brother used to always say this shit when he was on the Cavs, right? Tristan Thompson doesn't do anything besides get offensive rebounds over and over again. Like, he'll put his shit up, brick it, get his own board, put it back up, brick it, get his own board, and then hit an and one. I have no idea how many times I've seen that same thing happen. It's like he's just putting the like. Rashawn is hurt for a little bit, but I'm sure he'll be back. So that's even. Oh, but you have Bagley. Bagley's a bitch. Bagley's a bitch. Bagley's a bitch. We chilling. The thing I'm worried about is your guards are gonna fuck us up. We have no like we can't stop we can't stop guards. We can't stop wings, and we can't stop like forwards, like the four, not like fives. We can usually just like play good team defense on like big men, but like power forwards who are dominant and can put the ball on the floor, that's gonna be a problem. So De'Aaron Fox is gonna give us probably like 25, and then if he doesn't hit for 25 and he hits for like an 18, that means Halliburton's probably gonna hit for like 17 or something like that. And so that's a problem, bro. We have no defense at all. So, and then Davion, the reason Jalen Brunson's not gonna cook is because Davion just. I know you don't like Tristan Thompson, but he's been energy for the Kings. He does get those. Yeah, like no, it's not that I don't rock with him. It's just, bruh. Like when I would see him on the Cavs, he would just do. That's all he was there for. You know what I mean? I don't care about the fact that he really couldn't shoot. He knew his game, so I respected that. It's just I was always laughing my ass off when I would see the same thing happen. He would get an offensive board, put it right back up. Get an offensive board, put it right back up, and I'm like, all right, that's cool. Let me see. Buddy Hield's gonna give it to bro. This is what I'm saying. On paper, you guys are a great team. We absolutely got washed, but that I gotta check out. Let me just look up Scotty Barnes. Did he actually? I'm gonna have to look at stats. Let me check this out. Did he actually give y'all buckets? You let her. That was just a good night. No. Okay. All right. So, all right. This is gonna sound annoying, right? I'm gonna say it one more time. So Scotty sort of. I don't know Scotty at all. I don't know any. I never played with him. Never did anything like that, right? Like I said, I graduated when he did. I don't even know him, but I did get to see him play when I was at like this rec league. I was sort of like doing like a scorekeeping for a rec league team, like not for a rec league team, just to see what was going on around me and stuff like that. I was bored and they were paying me a little bit, and Scotty pulls through, right? He just walks in. I already knew about the kid. I was like, oh man, he was tall as shit, but it wasn't like just tall. Like this dude was long as shit, bro. So he just walks in, all sauced up, right, with a chain. I'm not gonna sit here and get in detail and make dude feel like that's kind of weird. I'm not gonna hurt him like that. But like he came in sauced up with his chain and everything, right? Just walks on the court, just like, yeah, I'm gonna sub in. So he goes onto the scorer's table. This is what made me realize something clicked in my head. What NBA players, like, when you know you're gonna make it, this is what they do, right? He was literally taking he took probably 15 threes that game. He gets the basket whenever he wanted, but he took 15 threes that game. And I'm talking about some were going off the side of the backboard, air balls, bro. He had zero care. He was just shooting that thing. And then we realized, I was like, this man really can't shoot like that. So that was just an on night for him. That was just a really on night, bro. There's nothing really you can't really do much if he's hitting threes. You can't. Oh, that's tough. 5 blocks? Oh shit, looking like Porzingis. He averages. Let me see something. Is he really getting almost a block a game? To me, he is down near if I was to look at it like this. He's getting more blocks than I thought he would. This kid is special. This kid is special. Look at that genuine smile. This kid is special. That's funny here. He was blocking every. Yeah, nah, it was just really just. It's just one of those things. You know what I mean? Like if a player shouldn't be hitting shots and they just hitting shots, or they just hit that one random three and you're like, oh fuck, we needed him not to hit that shit. That's what Scotty is. If he hits it, then you're like, oh, well, he's hitting tonight. We're probably not going to be able to stop him. But then if he's off, you can just, you know what I'm saying? He likes to rim run, but he has a lot of range on his floaters and hooks. He used to do that shit all the time at Florida State. Let me see. Who else is doing well? I can't pull up Cade because they snapped. Kings were turning the ball over like they were getting paid. Oh. So you... Was it... My fault if I'm asking too many questions. Was it De'Aaron Fox? Like, who was the problem for the turnovers? Was it just bad offense? Like, they weren't running up pick and rolls? Or, like, what was the problem? Was it De'Aaron Fox getting... Like, I've seen Fox do some crazy stuff, bruh. He's doing Westbrook stuff when Westbrook was on the Thunder. Like, I would see him just put his head down and run straight to the basket like you're running back, right? So if it was that, then that's a problem. If it was, like, Halliburton getting flustered, that's a problem. Because, like I was saying, I don't know if you caught this when I said this a few months ago, but I said that the Raptors are great at pick and roll defense because of how long they are, so they can just switch on everybody, right? I wish I got the... Damn, why didn't I watch that game? No. All right, so if you can help me out, how was Halliburton and Fox doing on switches on pick and rolls? Were they ISOing and decided, like, how do you even beat something like that? How do you find a mismatch? Who's... How am I supposed to find this? I'm just gonna click on this one. I don't give a fuck. See, that's what I'm... Oh. Alright, I didn't see the game. I'm gonna assume Fred VanVleet played, and I don't know how to pronounce his name. I'm gonna assume they both played, right? De'Aaron Fox and Halliburton weren't going to work. Like, I don't understand what happened that game. I understand these people. If you get a switch on these three, then you're kind of... Oh, but those are the bigs. You need your big men to set screens. Oh, shit. Yeah, there's nothing you can really do. There's nothing you can really do if these people switch on you. But why didn't De'Aaron Fox and Tyrese Halliburton ISO these two? Why wasn't Fox putting him in the post all game? I know they have Gary Trent. Yeah, Gary Trent plays sort of good defense. But you got to baby these two. At that point, you like the pick and roll doesn't work against these three, so you got to just baby them. That's crazy. Let me check this. Let me check the stats for the actual game. Stats. What, no box score. That's that 1-3 that he hit. That's bullshit. Chris Boucher. Oh. Hold on. How many minutes did he play? You see, that's what I'm talking about. You can't let Malachi Flynn get 14 minutes. Let me check. I'm gonna wait. Fred VanVleet. He played 26 minutes. All right. Precious didn't even play. Gary Trent. All right. Let me check the Kings now. Fox. All right. So he did get buckets. Halliburton. No. Ah. Oh, shit. In our last game too, the defense just wasn't there. All right, so I see what you're saying with the defense not being there. Marvin Bagley's really not he's not, you know what I'm saying? Like, he's not known for that. Damn. This is bad. I mean, the Tyrese Halliburton 22 minutes with 3 points, that's bad. Because he needs to... That's bad, bruh. He has to take advantage of Malachi Flynn. If he's on the court, you need to make the coach sub him off the court. Like, it's really that simple. I'm not in the league, so I'm trash, but I think it's that simple. Fred VanVleet was on the court for 26 minutes. I'm gonna assume that it was probably like De'Aaron Fox like cooking, but sometimes you gotta let like another player catch a flow. Like, if they're playing these many minutes, you gotta like no. That's crazy. It was Halliburton's fault. It is what it is. Damn. Let me see who else played. Let me see. NBA. Oh, that's right. It's gonna happen. It's gonna happen tonight. Speaking of shots, RK, I wanted to get into Curry right before I wrap things up. seeing everyone tells him to take more shots. He's also selfless. I like that. I shoot the ball. Oh, okay. So he's. I know what you're talking about now. So he's sort of. This is gonna sound like I'm probably saying he's trash, but I'm not, right? Because I was rooting for this kid. I know a lot of players that I like in the league sort of suffered through the confidence thing, and I get what you're saying, especially if you like listen to Halliburton play and just like on the court, not off the court, but like on the court and see how he moves. You can sort of see how he's just not really sure of himself sometimes. I think the best thing to take care of that is sending a player to the G League, because that used to happen with Jordan Poole a lot. When he first was on the Warriors before they sent him to the G League, he really struggled with trusting himself, knowing he was gonna hit every shot. But then once they sent him to the G League, he felt he took it the correct way. It's like, this is disrespectful. I don't belong here. So it forced him to either give in and stay as that player, and then he would have stayed on that G League team for a while, or decide, I don't give a fuck if I shoot 40% from the field against a bunch of people who aren't at my level. He's just shooting, right? So that's really the best thing the Kings could do probably for Halliburton, is send him to the G League. If he feels disrespected, then he should just turn it the fuck up, right? And then he's gonna have that mindset when he comes back, like Poole did. But if he decides he wants to stay that way, then that's you know what I mean. That's a problem. Let me see, because Davion Mitchell doesn't have that shit. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like, I know he doesn't get that many minutes, but Davion doesn't give a fuck. He will shoot that thing. I've seen it. I've seen him taking step backs. Like, he does not care. Let me see. Who else do I know is sort of like that? There's a few players in the league who are a little pat. I mean, like I said, like sort of like the Book Knight thing. Book Knight was sort of like that sometimes, but then, like I said, he sort of figured out how he's supposed to do that. I didn't know. Yeah. Poole. The Poole thing was sort of funny because he came drafted as he was drafted to be a great shooter, right, out of Michigan, but like I didn't watch the Warriors games because of Curry. Whenever Curry was subbed in, like, or whenever Poole wasn't subbed in, I basically would turn it off. But then whenever he was subbed in, he was supposed to be knocking down threes. He ended up turning into a guy who just gets to the basket. He couldn't, for some reason, his shot was not it. Like, he could not hit a shot at all, bruh. And so he would basically just give up. Well, if he was wide open from the three, he would give up and just cut to the basket. Decide, like, oh, let me draw a double team and just pass it off. This is at least what I could do right now because I can't hit my shots. And so that's when they sent him to the G League, because it was like, this isn't working, bro. Like, you're not shooting. We need you to do this. And then he came back just cashing the fuck out. But the good thing about that was he still had the understanding of how to get to the basket because of how he did it the right way. Like, instead of just folding and saying, I'm just gonna keep shooting this thing, he tried to like work on other parts of his game while he was off. And then now it's just all sort of meshing together. But the only thing he's lacking is really playmaking. That's what sets him apart from like Curry and all the others, because he doesn't have that natural gift. You know what I'm saying? It's sort of like he's putting them together and working on them. Well, Curry sort of had that, like, I can already shoot, so all I gotta do is just pass the ball if they're gonna double me either way. Let me see what's Poole. How much is he? 35. He fell down. That's why that's why I got rid of mine sort of early, because when I saw him going up, I was like, I don't know if people should be. And I sold mine way too early. I was selling mine at like some at 14. Then I had like maybe 2 I sold at 20. But when I saw him going up, I was like, he's great and all, but I think a lot of people who watch the Warriors games don't really look at what that player is bringing to the team, like what they're there for. I think the Warriors are gonna trade him. Like, I really think they're gonna trade him so they can get a piece. I thought they were letting him just take off so they can get something good. What are they missing? You see that? Probably the 4. That's what Hallie does have. He's a natural facilitator. Yeah, so like that's great. He has that. You see, you already know because you're a Kings fan, and you were actually the one who told me, who just made me understand that he's sort of shy. But my problem with Halliburton, the reason why I didn't have Halliburton on the same type of ceiling as Poole was because of his shot. And this isn't really like a knock to him, but it's sort of like the way you shoot, it sort of comes naturally, and sometimes it can just like hinder you. You know what I'm saying? Like, it can affect your ceiling. So he can't really take a running to the right side type of fade, right? And like a buzzer type of situation or a last second shot, they just need like a really tough shot to hit. You can't really just be like, go take a fading, like a leaner to the right because of the way his shot's set up, or go take a leaner to the left because of the way his shot's set up. You know what I mean? So I sort of like all these things and years of just constantly working on myself and like fine tuning things, it made something just clicked in my head, and I start seeing like, okay, this person's form is nice and he has a good shot, but it won't like it can't turn into what's the best way to put it? Because I'm starting to sound like a crackhead. Compare everybody's shot to Curry. That's basically the best way I can put it. If they can fade, not the regular release, but like if they can fade the way Curry fades, then their potential is, that means like their shot is probably like correct. I just bought a pool in Draymond moment. Oh, I'm gonna assume you're probably talking about this one. Go hard. It goes hard. He's not doing that, and he's not showing that he has the. Yeah, the handles. Yeah, yeah. Let me pull him up Halliburton right now. Because like Halliburton's thing is like he has like he can play point, but it's not like it's not tight like Jalen Suggs. That's why I don't know why he. I don't know. I'm telling you, bro. I don't know what it is. When I see Jalen Suggs on the court, it's something like an it, bro. There's something about this kid. But yeah, like I was saying with Halliburton, right? He's really fundamentally sound with his footwork. I'm gonna play the Draymond assist and Steph 3 tonight. Yo, you're about to finesse. You're not gonna be the only one, but that's probably the smartest idea because Draymond's not gonna shoot that thing. Oh man, Steph 3. I think. Let me go back to the Tyrese Halliburton first. All right, so yeah, like the handles, everything you see with Halliburton is sort of like, it might be capped out, but I don't think he can ever hit superstar. But I can see him being like an all-star if he really caught like his peak. Like he was in form and just was really killing it for a while. I can see it. It's just, I don't know. He doesn't have that crazy athleticism. He's just, you know what I mean, like a good player. And I don't know how you can really change that. The reason why I was talking about forms though was sort of like Cam Johnson. They don't have a 3. But if I said this a while ago, if you look at Cam Johnson's shot, he has the exact same shot as Curry. It's just not as consistent, you know what I mean? Like I think he probably speeds his up too much. I don't know why, but he has the exact same type of shot as Stephen Curry. So like when he fades, you really can't stop it. You're pretty much just hoping that he misses because it's just so like where his release is and how he brings his hand up. Like it's hard to put into words. Like I can't put it into words. It's just hard to stop. Let me pull up Drink. I'm gonna keep hoping he gets there. He's gonna get there. I think he can be an all-star. Draymond does not move around 200. He always is around $200. That's Draymond. That's crazy. This is one thing I was gonna say too, because I was talking about how like the draft is kind of trash. A lot of these kids coming in are garbage. Not really, but like you can't draft that many kids who can change a franchise, except for this last one with Cade and Evan Mobley. But I'm not sure how some teams now are supposed to get better with a lot of the kids. Like I don't think the next draft they're about to have. I don't really see that much. I mean, other than we have Chet. You guys can probably get Chet. Let me pull him up now. Chet Holmgren. And Imani Bates. Alright, so these two are gonna get their ass busted tonight. Honestly, I think they're gonna lose, but I think they're kind of fucked. Because if you see the Curry, okay, you got me laughing way too much. Alright, so if you saw the last Warriors game, I did put it on just because I was curious to see if I was gonna get to see it. But I think the Knicks gonna get. Alright, so basically every team is really like dead ass about making sure they weren't that team that had the record on them, right? And what's funny is that Curry was like, he was low key mad as fuck yesterday, the other night, because of the fact that like he couldn't do it in some crazy way. I saw at the end of the game, he was like, man, I'm really gonna, because now I think he only needs two, maybe 3 threes. He's gonna hit that pretty early, so it's like all the excitement for that is just gonna be gone. Like as soon as he's probably gonna hit it, and everybody in New York's gonna be like, oh, Curry. But then after that, they're gonna be like, I don't really care anymore. Now you gotta win this game. So I don't really know if the Knicks are gonna lose. Like I think they could actually do this. I think Curry's gonna be so focused on hitting that thing, hitting that record, and making sure he does it right, and hitting a bunch of threes, that the Knicks are probably just gonna be like, we're just gonna play our game. Like it's really that simple. Everybody else is trying to make sure they didn't do it. But this is what I was gonna tell you. So I think these two kids, if you're Kings, just don't let them go to the Pelicans, bro. Because then they're gonna have Zion, and then I saw a video of him losing his hand. I'm gonna assume I think you're talking about I think you're talking about Curry. I think you're talking about probably Curry. I think you are when he was trying to like force it with threes. But this is what I was gonna tell you. These two kids, they really impressed me. Chet really just because of his whole game. And in the YouTube video is Steph. Yeah, bro, they were forcing it. They were forcing that shit. I don't know what, like, it's just so bad to see. It just takes the whole fun out of it. It takes, like, the natural feel out of it because you know he's chucking that thing. This man took, like, 18 threes that first time. Like, he's chucking that thing, and you already know what's happening. All right, so again, like, I keep getting distracted. So if you can get Imani, you're chilling. This is sort of like, oh, like, we didn't get Chet. This could happen, bruh. What are the worst teams in the league? Do I want them in the East? Yeah. Let me just check the West anyway. So the Pelicans don't... Oh my gosh. You guys need to lose more if you're not going to make the playoffs. If you make the playoffs, then you made it. But if y'all don't make the playoffs or the play-in, and you're not down here, we're going to have some problems. You cannot let the Thunder or the Pelicans or the Rockets get these... What? 8-21, 8-18, 9-18. Oh, shit. All right. So it looks like the trash teams are just stacking up on good picks. This is annoying, bruh. The Pacers are better than this. Are they? No, they're not. No, they're not. You're hoping for the play-in? I'm hoping for this spot. I'm gonna be honest with you. I don't know if I said this before, but I'm gonna be extremely honest now. I think if I'm pretty sure if the Mavericks, if the playoffs were to start right now, the Mavericks play the Suns, right? They're losing to the Suns. So I need them to take the Lakers spot so they can play the Jazz. I was saying this to my brother yesterday. The Mavericks really are just they're a first round team. That's pretty much it. Like, I'm gonna keep it a buck. The Mavericks are a first round exit type of team. But if something spectacular happens, there's a chance. Because they're worse than the Jazz. They're worse than the Warriors. They're worse than the Suns. The old Sun, it's just Chris Paul, and he doesn't care. He's still cooking. They're worse than, they can beat the Clippers. But that's if, you see what I'm saying? Like, I know you were sitting here watching me, like, I hope that, like, I know this nigga knows that they're not probably going to do shit in the playoffs, but, like, I'm optimistic. No, it won't. RK. No, it won't. Because Donovan Mitchell... Alright, so Luka's game would work. He can probably get you, like, 28, right? But I don't see Luka going for... Luka won't have, like, some 46-point crazy game, like, against the Clippers type shit, right? Because they just won't let that shit... That shit won't fly. Like, they'll literally let... They'll let Reggie Bullock hit a 3 off the backboard last game, bruh. He hit a 3, and it didn't even go flush into the basket off the backboard. It hit the backboard and still hit the rim to go into the, like, bruh. They don't care. They will just do everything they can to get that dub. And that's what's gonna make it tough. The Mavericks are worse than the Grizzlies. They're worse than the Clippers if Kawhi is healthy. If Kawhi's out, then they can make it like a, you know what I'm saying? They could fight. They could really fight. And it could be like I could see it being like 4-2 Mavericks. They're worse than the Nuggets only if they have Jamal Murray. So, like, there's a lot of ifs, bruh. There's a lot of ifs. They're technically worse than the Timberwolves. To me, they're worse than the Timberwolves. Like, if there was a way that they would get matched up, I can honestly see it going like 6, 7 games toss up. Trailblazers still like a healthy CJ McCollum. I think CJ's out. Healthy with CJ McCollum and Damian Lillard. Dame can really just give the Mavericks buckets. Like this is getting out of hand, bruh. This is getting out of hand. That would be great. That's what we need. I think it was you, RK, who asked me a question a long time ago. You said, if I had a dream, like a player I really wanted on the Mavericks, right? I think it would be Jaylen Brown. I think it would be Jaylen Brown. You could see them being the Nuggets, Jokic. Yeah, but Yo, you see, you can like I can't say that and agree with that because then like somebody who has like the chance, like somebody's allowed to basically go, yeah, but Luka is dying out there, like from carrying the whole team. Yeah, like I know what you're saying, but like at the same time, no, like you can say the same. At least Yoke don't get hurt every game. Luka gets hurt every game. You can. I'm not joking. Like, I'm not exaggerating when I say that. Every game he plays, there's an injury, right? I know he had like the hurt finger. I think it was a fractured finger. But if somebody hits his hand, you know, like they really like bent that shit. You can see it, and then his hand's hurting. Then the ankle, he rolls the same ankle every time he plays, and it's not off of bad layup attempts and stuff like that. Like sort of like how Kyrie does it, where he just takes crazy stuff. So like it can just have that random incident happen. It'll be Luka taking a one dribble pull up, right? I'm just gonna come out and say everything I like about Luka's game. So Luka, if you notice something, he has a one dribble pull up to the left that is fast as shit, right? His usual shot, if you watch him shoot, his shot's slow. Like it's not slow, but it takes him a while to set up. But he creates enough space where he can just sort of zone out the defender closing out, right? But he has this one dribble pull up to the left. I don't know if I can find that. I'm gonna try to get highlights so I can just clip them all together and show you, right? But he has this dribble pull up to the left, and it just speeds up his shot because you kind of have to, because you have to like pull up and shoot fast, right? And I see him practice. He'll do that maybe twice, 3 times a game. I'm starting to see him do it more and more every game to try and like to get into his game because it speeds up his shot. The problem with that though is when he does that, he doesn't really. The defenders get annoyed, and so they'll just stand underneath him. They won't do like the Kawhi, like the what's his name? What's that dude's name? Zaza for cheap shot. They won't do a Zaza for cheap shot and move underneath him after he shoots, but they'll just stand there. So when he does a dribble pull up and he has like a good lift on his shot and he's shooting it, the defender will literally just go like this, put their hands behind their back and just stand still and leave their legs like spread out. So when he lands right on top of their foot and he rolls his ankle. And I see it happen every game. And I don't know how you're supposed to. I don't know how he's supposed to work around that. Like the defenders are just getting fed up of his shit, and they're playing like it's legal because of what they're doing. But most players are usually like, okay, he's shooting. Let me back up. They don't care. This man's gonna get hurt. This man's gonna get hurt. Let me see. How much is Yoke? What's up with all the Europeans getting hurt? A lot of Europeans get hurt. This is getting annoying. Huh. How's Will Barton? Let me check out Jermichael Green. That man was talking that shit talk. I don't even know how to spell his name. That's what you get. He was talking that shit talk last time he played the Mavericks. This goes hard though. It does go kind of hard. Imagine Sabonis getting traded to the Mavs for a full Euro Big 3. Hoo-wee! Hoo-hoo-hoo! That would go so tough. All right, but that's too much. That's too much because we would have to give up something good for that. We have nothing to give for that shit. You know what I mean? That's what I was sort of saying. I would love it. I would love it though. I don't think anybody could do anything about it because the Porzingis is playing like Porzingod right now, right? So like that's working. Then Sabonis would play his role, let Porzingis and Luka do their thing. But honestly, I want Jaylen Brown to. I want Jaylen Brown to accept the fact that this is Tatum's team and leave, and then just go to the Mavericks because Luka and Brown. You could trade the Celtics, Tim Hardaway. Yeah, Tim Hardaway. What do the Celtics need? What do the Celtics need? Okay. All right, we could trade them. They're gonna be like, give us Porzingis or nothing. All right, we'll give them. We can give them Tim Hardaway Jr., Boban. They have scoring. Dennis Schroeder's doing well, so I can't. You see, that's the problem. I could have said Trey Burke, but that's not gonna work. Tim Hardaway Jr., Boban. Oh my God, we have nothing. We have nothing. They have no shooting. Reggie Bullock. So you get two shooters. You get Tim Hardaway Jr. You get Tim Hardaway Jr. Reggie Bullock. They're gonna just turn that shit down so quick. Oh man. Oh. There's nothing I can do about that. Al Horford. Yeah, there's nothing. There's no possible way. Yeah, like I'm trying to find a way to. All right, so let me think of players like Jaylen Brown. Jimmy Butler's he's enjoying that money out there. Out here. He's enjoying that money. He's getting paid. We need a 2 or a 3 who can handle the ball when Porzingis isn't when Luka doesn't have it, and they can take the ball out of Porzingis' hands so he doesn't have to feel like he has to do everything when Luka doesn't have it. Damn it. What? They're talking about Gary Trent now? No. No. Is he shooting well? That's good for me. Damn. Well, all right. So that's the thing I could do. What do the Raptors need? What do the Raptors need? That's not it at all. That is not it at all. People talking about shopping around Bagley, but like who's gonna? Yeah, Bagley hasn't shown enough. Yeah, you're right. Bagley hasn't really shown enough to really trade him. Damn. Everybody's team, your team and mine, we're fucked, right? Damn, hold on. Fred VanVleet. They're not giving us Gary Trent. They just got him. What do they need? They need a guard. All right, they need a guard. Precious Achiuwa, No, they need a big. Fuck, they can put Pascal at the 4. So Pascal goes to the. Pascal at the 4. Precious Achiuwa off the bench. You leave Scotty at the 3. In my opinion, I would put Scotty at the 2. You leave Scotty at the 3. So they need a big. They're gonna want present. Yo, I've had enough of all these teams. Damn. What's the best way to fix this Mavericks team? Mavericks, preference, Pacers, Knicks. All right, we can get R.J. Barrett. R.J. Barrett's been selling. Gary Trent stripped Barnes yesterday, like his family. Wait, Gary Trent. Wait, I'm assuming. Wait. He stripped Harrison Barnes. Oh, okay. I was confused. My brain was like, it was Harrison Barnes. Okay. Oh yeah, Gary Trent's funny, bro, because his offense is all modeled after Damian Lillard's offense because he was learning from him, and then the defense was always there because he was always giving 100%. That's why I pulled him up because I was curious. I thought he was like sort of finessing the Raptors. I don't think he's doing what they paid him. Like he's not producing with the numbers that they paid him. Like, it's hard to put it into words. He's not producing what he should be doing for the numbers he's getting paid. There we go. But still, he's a great player, and that's why I realized they're probably not going to trade him. R.J. Barrett, like you mentioned this, I remember you saying somebody said like the Knicks should get rid of R.J. Barrett. I think that's cracked. But if they were willing to do something like R.J. Barrett for, everybody's just gonna want Porzingis. All right, they could take. Bro, nobody's taking shit. Yeah, that's it. There's nothing I can do. The Mavericks are stuck. I'm gonna wrap it up off of that. There is no way I can finesse this, scheme this, set this up in any possible way for us to get anybody. It would be Kevin Huerter or something, but he doesn't play defense enough. I'm about to watch this team get knocked out in the first round. Yeah. All right, y'all. Thank you for pulling through. Thank you for seeing me suffer and realize how nothing's gonna change in the playoffs, but it's okay. It's okay. I'm going to wrap it up with the legendary moment. Damn. And I'm not even going to get this pack. This has been a bad day. I find out about this. No, I'm not going to get this. Yeah, like, it's been a bad day for me. It's all good. It's all good, RK. You chilling. We chilling. I just want to read this one more time. And they're giving people stuff. Like, bro, I'm getting played. Alright, man. Yeah, good night, y'all. Good night. Let me just make sure. I'm just going to go through one more thing. And then they're making it easier. They made it easier to get into the MJLE pack. So they're making it, so then, I'm in that in-between ugly phase right now where I can't finesse anything. Alright. I'm in that in-between collector score. I was really hoping I wasn't going to be in that. I'm too high for it to matter for Metallic Gold LE, and I'm too low for me to get into Legendary. Well, it is what it is. Alright, y'all. Peace.